All right, guys, so now we're coming to the close of the first lesson. Like I said, next period, we are going to be putting this on chart paper and doing a silent discussion. It is a 2-period lesson, right? But as we're finishing up, I'm going to be dropping off some Post-its for you guys so that while you're done, instead of just sitting and hanging out, you're looking at your peers' laptop and you're giving them a glow and a grow. Remember, a glow is something positive, a grow is something that we need some help on. That way, we kind of have a better understanding for next period in the beginning, which Chromebook we're going to use for our chart, right? So we need to have at least one response that's kind of like the epic response of our group, okay? So I'm gonna be giving these out, so try to utilize them. So you could give your peer a glow and a grow when you're ready. And you can swap laptops, you could just look over their shoulder, leaving these. Those out, Ada? Thank you. How you doing? Good. Good. It's finished too? Okay, so now that you guys finished, anybody that finished at this table, you would swap laptops with them and you would do a glow and a grow, okay? Okay, so first things first, what is the first step that we need to do? Okay, so what can you conclude from the support provided by the author about the connection between water and the possibility of life on Mars? So we can conclude now if I'm asking you to restate, it says, what can you conclude? You wrote, we can conclude. What are you gonna write next? From. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. You guys can, when you're done, peer assess each other. Okay. Yeah, and then you already have, beautiful, the connection between water and the possibility of life on Mars. Good. That. Now, remember, we were talking like 15 minutes ago when I talked to Anthony. Anthony, what did you say? Once we realize that could be water on Mars, what could happen? Beautiful. So, we can conclude about the possibility on life on Mars that having water can lead us to potentially be able to live there. Does that make sense? And then that one, top one, middle, yeah. L, Y. Don't worry about that. This, now for opening up text evidence, what would we say? Sure. This is here when the text states in the text states. Good. Now we're at paragraph 8, right? We wanted to look at the part where it talks about the connection between water and Mars, life living on Mars, right? Do you see anything here? These missions showed us the possibility of liquid water below the surface of Mars, right? With the Curiosity rover, the Mars exploration program is following a next step strategy known as seek signs of life. So here, I would highlight this and use this as evidence because we're looking for signs of life, right? And then the second piece of evidence can be is seeking evidence, future Mars missions, life designs. Yeah, about the blocks of life, right? Because it's making a connection that the possibility of having water on Mars can lead us to being able to live there. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'll check back in with you in a couple minutes. How are you doing? Good, okay. Did anybody have a chance to peer assess yet? Alright, I see you guys are, good job. Let's switch laptops with each other, good. So you're gonna give a glow and a grow, I like how you like divided it like that, good job. Fair glow, grow. Something you like about it, something we might want to work on. And remember, while we're doing that, we're thinking to ourselves, like, what can I add to mine to make it a little bit better? Like, in my other class, somebody was saying that, like, I remember the teacher was going over it with them, and the teacher said to them, okay, this is really good because the answer's great, but the evidence isn't really great, and vice versa. When they shared with each other, they were able to help one another and fix it. Does that make sense? So use this as an opportunity not to just give each other glows and grows, but to help make your response maybe what you need it to be. Okay? Yes. Sure. Yeah, of course, no problem. So, just before we finish, because next period we're going to be doing the silent discussion, do you feel a little bit more comfortable with your race questions when you're doing it together in a group? Thumbs up if yes. Okay, in the middle, we're getting there. And the more that these are done in your ELA class, the more you'll feel comfortable with it, right? What part of race do you feel like you're getting stronger with in time doing things like this?
Explanation.
Good. I think we've talked about how the explanation always needs a little bit of work. It seems like when you guys are working together and actually talking about it, it kind of helps each other, especially like you guys are trying to find like a piece of evidence. When you work together, you can make that analysis stronger, right? All right, beautiful job, guys. So we're going to give you guys like a short break. The bell's gonna ring in about a minute, and in a second, and then we'll continue next period, okay?